Yahoo! Oh god. What is this? Why am I here? Gee, not even hello? Hello, Oikawa. Not from you. Since when are you talking to us? He'll talk with anyone when he's bored. Shush, Kunimi-chan. I'm here to do a good deed. That's really hard to believe. I'm hurt, Mori-chan. Don't ever call me like that again. How mean. What the heck is this? What's with your profile pic? Kuro. Why am I not surprised? Hello? Can we come back to why I summoned you here? Dramatic much? But gamer has a point. What's with the chat name? Thank you, my beloved Kohai. Finally someone asking important questions. Why is my phone going off like crazy? Great, we were waiting for you, Mad Dog-chan. Nope, I'm out. Not Dog left the chat. Great King added Not Dog to the chat. You are the main reason why I'm doing this, so you are staying here. No running away. Why does it sound disturbing? No idea, but I'm listening. You better be. Whatever. Just spill it already. Alright. You, my dear goldies, will be doing a challenge. What the heck is a goldie? You and everybody here, of course. Except for me. How comes? Because I, unlike you, take care of showering my dear Iwa-chan with affection anytime he needs it. You mean how you hang on Iwaizumi at any given time until he has enough and spikes ball to your head? How rude. I'll let you know Iwa-chan appreciates my hugs. Keep telling yourself that. Mean, Kunimi-chan. Can we get to the point, please, so I can go back to playing? So, as I said before, I was so rudely interrupted. I have a challenge for you called Little Gestures. Basically, you do nice little things for your partner. Oh, I've heard about that one. Sounds wholesome. Sounds stupid. Not Dog left the chat. Great King added Not Dog to the chat. I said no running away. I'm starting to get scared of that emoji. As you should. Fine, so you have a challenge. Why are we doing it? Because you all have problem expressing your feelings. No, I don't. Yes, you do. I told you you are the reason I'm doing this. What does that even mean? Yahaba cried yesterday in the changing room. What? He said he feels like a second choice to you because you don't want to spend time with him and that he's not sure if you even want to be with him. Or something like that. Ouch. That's not nice. I mean, yeah, that's sad. Right, and because Habachan is my favorite Kohai, I decided to act. Because I know you really like him somewhere deep down. Fine. So why not make just him do it? Why do we others have to participate? Because you are as hopeless as he is. Hey, you should listen too, Shirabu. Yeah, Same-san was pretty bummed out after you spent the whole day studying and forgot about your date. He was talking about the date the whole week. Okay, fine, I get it. I'm in. Me too. I will participate too. Do I have to? Yes. Fine, I'm in. I guess it can't hurt. I don't want to. Me and Lev are fine. Oh really? Even after last week? Why are you like this, Kenma? If I suffer, you suffer with me. Besides, you might not know that, but I care about Lev too, and I don't like to see him down. Alright, I'm in. Kunimi? Yeah, I guess. Perfect. Don't forget to send your results here. Shirabu was actually feeling bad for missing the date with his boyfriend. He was genuinely looking forward to it, but then he got so much into his studies he forgot about time. Semi assured him that he understood and that it was alright, but Shirabu could see the badly hidden sadness in the older boy's eyes, which made his chest squeeze with guilt. He sat in his dorm, thinking about what he could do for Semi to repair the damage he caused. Don't hurt yourself with all that thinking. Shirabu narrowed his eyes at his friend and roommate. You aren't helping. Besides, shouldn't you be thinking about what to do for Yamagata? I don't have to. I already started. Taichi collected his bag and headed for the door. Just don't be your salty self and you'll be good. Shirabu huffed and threw the nearest pillow at Taichi, who avoided it gracefully and shut the door behind him, but not before giving Shirabu a cheeky grin. Why am I friends with you again? But regretting his life choices could wait for now. He had to think of what to do for Semi, and fast. He grabbed his phone and started to search. They had practice later that day, so he decided to start the challenge then. The third years weren't officially on the team anymore, but they still stopped at the gym sometimes to help their juniors with practicing, like today. By the corner of his eye, Shirabu spotted Taichi talking to Yamagata. The libero suddenly grinned widely and threw his arms around the blocker's neck, making Taichi crack a rare smile. He would never say it out loud, but he sometimes got jealous of their relationship. He knew it was weird to think like that, considering he also had a great boyfriend he would never change for anything in the world. But even though Taichi, same as Shirabu, wasn't a big fan of PDA, he at least knew how to return the given affection. Whereas Shirabu just reddened and started to stutter, hiding his embarrassment behind snarky remarks. He hoped Semi knew he didn't mean anything he said in those moments, but the more he thought about it, the more his heart dropped. Maybe I really don't deserve him. He shook his head, banishing the thought. Semi wasn't the type to stay with someone he didn't want, right? Right? Shira? The smooth voice he loved so much tore him out of thinking. He turned, facing Semi, once again wondering what he did to deserve such a pretty guy to be his boyfriend. Are you okay? You are zoning out a lot today. I'm fine. I just had a lot of work yesterday. He mentally slapped himself when he saw the small sad smile on Semi's face. That was the exact thing with which he hurt Semi in the first place. But I have everything done already, so would you like to go out today? If you have time, of course. He felt heat creeping up his face, but the happy glint in Semi's eyes was worth the embarrassment. Sure. What do you have in mind? I was thinking about going to that sushi place down the street you like. Semi smiled, playfully ruffling Shirabu's bangs. Okay, meet me by the gate at 5? Shirabu nodded, his throat suddenly tight as he stared at Semi's bright smile. He really was a ray of sunshine when he wanted, and Shirabu would gladly go blind from watching it all day. He made sure to watch Semi closely during the practice, throwing occasional nice set or nice serve at the older boy and handing him his water bottle and towel whenever Semi looked like he needed it. Semi seemed a bit surprised by Shirabu's behavior, but he always thanked him gratefully, sometimes affectionately bumping his shoulder, which turned Shirabu into a blushing mess. After the practice ended, he ran to his dorm to change for the date. He dug through his clothes, unable to choose what he should wear. This was important. He had to look good. At the end, he decided for simple dark jeans and a beige sweater Semi apparently liked. He stared at his reflection in the mirror, digging his nails into his arm, a bad habit he did when he was nervous. If I screw this up, I really don't deserve him. He glanced at the clock. 4:50. Time to go. He quickly ran his fingers through his hair in a last attempt to make it look less bowl cut, and grabbing his wallet, he ran out to meet Semi. Semi was already waiting for him, leaning on the wall separating the school grounds from the street. He was wearing his usual grey jeans and white hoodie over which he had his jean jacket. Shirabu staggered a bit at the sight. Semi's usual fashion sense was terrible, as Tendo never forget to remind to the setter, but he could dress nicely when it counted. Shirabu's heart fluttered. Maybe it's not that bad. I can expiate the damage. Semi smiled when he spotted Shirabu walking to him. Hey Shira, you look great. Shirabu blushed. Thanks. You look nice too. I like the jacket. Good, it's my favorite. I thought your favorite was that horrible leather one with the fake fur on the hood. He bit the inside of his mouth, his nails once again digging into his skin. What's wrong with me? Why do I always have to say something nasty? But Semi just chuckled, motioning for Shirabu to follow. They walked slowly towards the restaurant, enjoying the last autumn sun rays warming their faces. Even through the sweater, Shirabu could feel the heat radiating from his boyfriend. He subconsciously leaned closer, biting his lip as he took a leap and entwined their fingers with Semi's. Semi looked at him surprised and stopped, stopping Shirabu as well. Are you okay, Shira? You know you can tell me if there's something that's troubling you, right? Shirabu's heartbeat sped up. I'm fine, really. Why do you ask? You act different today. You don't usually hang around me so much, let alone initiate contact. Semi watched him with examining gaze, and Shirabu felt his hands starting to shake. Is it that bad? What? Shirabu clenched his teeth, blinking a few times to stop the stinging in his eyes. Am I so cold to you that you are weirded out by me caring about you? No, that's not... Shirabu looked away, first tears rolling down his cheeks. I'm so sorry, Eita. I'm sorry I forgot about our date. I didn't mean to, I swear. I'm sorry I'm such a horrible boyfriend. You deserve so much better. Warm hands cupped his face, thumbs gently wiping away the tears. Shirabu looked up into Semi's eyes that looked at him with nothing but pure love and tenderness, the sight breaking the dams. He buried his face into Semi's shoulder, feeling the other's arms wrapping firmly around his body. Shh. It's okay, Shira. I know you have a hard time showing affection and that you have a lot of work. I don't mind, really. But... Listen, okay? I admit I was sad you forget, but that happens. I was just worried you are overworking yourself again. Shirabu sniffed, hiding his face further into the older boy's chest. I just don't want you to think I don't love you. Because I do love you. I know I suck at feelings and showing affection, but I really love you, Eita. Semi gave him a soft kiss on top of his head, rubbing calming circles into Shirabu's back. I know. I love you too. They stayed like that until Shirabu's crying changed into soft hiccups. Semi caressed Shirabu's cheeks, silently asking for permission. Shirabu closed the distance between them, connecting their lips in a soft, loving kiss. They let their forehead touch as they parted. Shirabu took a shuddered breath, breathing in the mix of lemongrass and pine from Semi's clothes that always calmed him down. He looked up at Semi with pleading eyes. Can we get some food now? I'm starving. Semi chuckled, giving him a quick peck on the forehead and squeezed Shirabu's hand, entwining their fingers together again. Of course. Yaku closed the group chat and sighed. He knew very well what Kenma was talking about. Last week, he and Lev stayed late for practice again. That wasn't anything unusual, as Lev himself often asked Yaku to practice since the Tokyo qualifiers for spring tournament were coming soon. But that day was different. Yaku was tired from studying for his exams and longer practices, and wasn't in the best mood. Furthermore, Lev seemed a bit out of it, not really focusing on the receives, which caused him to miss on almost every single one. Yaku was pissed. And snapped. He knew he went too far the second he saw Lev's green eyes gloss over, but the damage was done. He didn't even get a chance to apologize, because Lev immediately excused himself and was avoiding Yaku since then. He found Lev's icon in chat, his finger hovering above the send button. Hey Lev. Lev? Answer please. Yaku-san? Sorry, I didn't hear the messages. It's fine. Do you need something? I was wondering if you would like to go out today. Yaku-san is asking me out? Am I dreaming? You aren't, you beanpole. Just say yes or no. Sure. Where are we going? It's a surprise. I'll pick you up at 4. Be ready, okay? Of course. See you, Yaku-san. Yaku clasped his phone and closed his eyes. At least Lev agreed to meet him. That was good, right? I better get ready. He decided to go a bit earlier and stop at the shop near the Haiba's house to buy Lev's favorite food. It's like buying an offering. As he walked to the street where Lev's home was, he passed by a small flower shop. The space in front of it was full of colorful blossoms, one prettier than the other. Yaku's gaze fell on blue forget-me-nots. He recalled Lev telling him once he liked the little blooms and went inside. He knocked a few times, the flowers and bang with sushi in hands, biting the inside of his cheek nervously. It took a whole minute before the door opened, revealing the platinum-haired boy in casual, yet very fashionable clothes. Lev looked at Yaku with an uncertain smile, and Yaku would gladly kick himself. He woke up from the stupor and handed Lev the food. You look great, Lev. Oh, thanks, Yaku-san. He peeked into the bag, his smile growing wider. Is that Oinari-san? Yep. And, Yaku cleared his throat and reached out his hand with the flowers, feeling his cheeks heating up. For you. Lev stared at the delicate blooms with wide eyes. You remember? Of course. I love you after all. So, let's go? Sure. Where are we going? Wherever you want. Lev's face lit up. Really? Anywhere I want? Yes. You won't get mad? Why would I get mad? There's this festival in the park close by I wanted to visit. Can we go there? Yaku smiled lightly. Sure, lead the way. If only he knew what he was getting into. The festival itself was surprisingly vast but pretty, and the look of pure glee on Lev's face when they walked around the various games was enough to make Yaku's smile grow wider and heart beat faster. Oh, Yaku-san, can we go there? Yaku followed Lev's finger and froze. He didn't notice it before, but the festival also had a portable house of horrors, which was probably a remnant of last week's Halloween celebration. Yaku hated horror houses. He never told anyone, but he was scared to go into them since he was a child. Are you sure? Please, Yaku-san, I love these. Yaku inwardly cursed how soft he was for Lev's puppy eyes and took a deep breath. He couldn't bring himself to ruin Lev's fun. Okay then. He stopped in front of the entrance, his heart pummeling in his chest. He balled his hands into fists to stop them from shaking. Lev paused. Are you okay? Do you not want to go? No, it's fine. I'm fine. Just actors. It will be fine. Let's go. They entered the first room. Yaku stayed close to Lev, repeating the calming mantra in his head. Just people masked as monsters. Everything is fine. A zombie covered in rags jumped at them. Yaku flinched and subconsciously grabbed onto Lev's arm. It's fine. Yaku-san? It's fine. Are you scared? No. A loud howl echoed in a small room and Yaku squealed. Lev hesitantly wrapped his arms around the shorter boy's shoulders and smiled. It's okay, Yaku-san. I'll protect you. Yaku just nodded, hiding his face in the taller's chest, unable to form any remark. Lev squeezed his shoulder and started to lead the way out of the house, looking around for the actors and motioning to them to ease on the spooky stuff. Yaku didn't let go of Lev even after they exited and sat on the nearby bench. I'm sorry, Lev. You don't have to apologize for being scared, Yaku-san. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Oh, sorry for ruining it for you. You looked so happy and I ruined it. No, not at all. I had fun today, really. But why did you agree to go when you get scared? Yaku sniffed, avoiding Lev's gaze. I wanted to do something nice for you for once. But you always do nice things for me. You helped me with studying and with receives, and you took care of me when I got sick last month. But I'm mean to you on practices. Yaku, I'm sorry I snapped at you last week. I wasn't feeling well and lashed out on you. I want you to get better. Lev gently squeezed his hand. I know that, Yaku-san, and I'm grateful, really. But still, I shouldn't have shouted at you. I'm sorry. He looked at Lev with worry, fully expecting the younger to be rightfully angry with him. Instead, Lev grinned at him, wrapping him in a tight hug. It's fine. I know you usually don't mean those things. I was a bit emotional that day, so I guess it got to me. Yaku raised an eyebrow, but snuggled closer to his tightened chest. Emotional? Yeah, well, I just realized we won't get to play together for much longer. And also you graduate soon, and I'll miss you. Yaku shook his head in disbelief. Stupid Titan, I'm not dying. And we'll go to nationals, so we'll still play a lot of matches together. If you do your part, of course. Lev grinned and squeezed Yaku in a strong hug. Of course I will, Yaku-san. You can count on me.